Hello, this is Huyen from Quang Radio and Television, and here's the top news coming away. Quang Education and Training Department works with the China delegation. The 15th anniversary of Quang Union of Friendship Organizations. This week, Quang Department of Education and Training welcomed and worked with the Department of Education and Training from the Guangxi Autonomous Region, China on the development cooperation in the field of education. In recent years, at the National Excellence Student Competition, students in Quang always head of the region. Only in 2018, Quang won 31 prizes over 58 contestants, including 11 second prizes, 4 third prizes, and within 3 consecutive years, Quang also has a high percentage of pupils winning national prizes. The development cooperation in the field of education between Vietnam and other countries in the world has become an indispensable development trend. Over the past years, the number of students in Quang who won scholarship to study in other countries have increased, including China. Within the framework of cooperation signed between leaders of Quang and Guangxi Autonomous Region of China, after the visit, the two departments will introduce the students for exchanging program in study and research between the two countries. Then two departments can also discuss and come to sign cooperation agreements in some areas of mutual interest. Morning of November the 29th, the Union of Friendship Organizations of Quang Province solemnly celebrated its 15th anniversary of establishment, 2003-2018. Vice Chairman of Quang People's Committee Lê Văn Thành and representatives from provincial departments attended the ceremony. In addition, from Laos, there were also Mr. Kham Phin Bulafa, Deputy Secretary of Saigon Province Party Committee, President of Lao-Viet Friendship Association, together with representatives from many non-governmental organizations to attend the ceremony. Since its inception, the Union of Friendship Organizations has established partnerships with more than 30 organizations, welcoming nearly 2,000 professionals, researchers, students from over 20 countries and territories who came to visit, work, exchange, implement projects, and do charity. The Union has also sent 20 delegations with more than 180 officials and farmers participating in training, exchange, and research activities in many regions and in and outside the country. The Union also helped strengthening the special friendship and comprehensive cooperation between Vietnam and Laos. With its achievements in the past 15 years, the Union of Friendship Organizations of Quang Province has been honored with the Prime Minister's Certificate of Merit, Emulation Flag, and many certificates of merit from the Provincial People's Committee and the Presidium Union of Vietnam Friendship Organizations. From the school year of 2017-2018 in Hoi An City, the Hoi An Cultural Heritage Conservation Center, in collaboration with the Department of Education and Training, will organize the teaching program Heritage Education in School to enhance the sense of heritage protection, arouse the love and pride towards the land, the people, the culture, and traditional history for students. This is an extracurricular activity of Cẩm Phô primary school students at Hoi An Museum, where displaying more than 600 exhibits and images, intangible and tangible relics of the land's history. This is the visual education form before the documents Heritage Education in School is introduced. Once you live in a heritage city, you must know about heritage. That is the goal that Hoi An targets all local people, especially the young generation. In addition to composing the document Heritage Education in School, Hoi An Cultural Heritage Conservation Center, together with the Department of Education and Training, opened training courses for teachers to improve the level of understanding and perception about heritage. We have illustrative video clips and other auxiliary types of visual education to help children and teachers study about heritage. The first step is to study and then experience each of the relic and heritage. Hoi An ancient town has thousands of relics of over 400 years. This relic complex is in danger of collapse at any time. In fact, many intangible cultural heritages are gradually losing their vitality due to lack of amortization and inheritance. From 2013, the Hoi An Cultural Heritage Conservation and the Department of Education and Training organized the activity. Together, we explored the museum for students to link heritage education with the school, raising awareness towards heritage value, developing creative thinking and skills for students. In addition to the rigid program, we also have soft schedules for extracurricular activities, or we can incorporate this content in some subjects such as history and geography, and it's called local education. We prefer extracurricular activities because we will have more time for more people and more effective coordination between the teachers and the staffs of the center. It is known that up to the school year of 2019-2020, Hoi An City will implement the program School Heritage Education for all primary and secondary schools. On his trip as the new non-resident representative of the Vatican to Vietnam earlier this week, Archbishop Marek Zalewski met with the provincial leaders. Provincial People's Committee Chairman Dinh Văn Thu welcomed and worked with the delegation. At the working session, Archbishop Marek Zalewski, the new non-resident representative of the Vatican in Vietnam, confirmed that over the past few years, the Vietnamese government and Catholic organizations have increased their understanding, discussion and coordination with one another in matters of mutual concern. Archbishop Marek Zalewski expressed his pleasure by affirming that, according to the dioceses, Quang Nam provincial government has always created the most favorable conditions for the activities of the Catholic churches and its parishioners. Speaking at the meeting, Chairman Dinh Văn Thu welcomed the visit of Archbishop Marek Zalewski to Quang Nam. He said that the meeting and mutual understanding would contribute to promoting the relationship between the two organizations, aiming to the goal of sustainable economic development, political stability of Quang Nam, as well as the improved material and spiritual life of religious people in the province. On November the 29th, the delegation of Thanh Hóa Province, led by Mr. Trịnh Văn Chiến, Party Central Committee member, Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, came to offer incense and plant memorial trees at the Vietnamese Heroic Mother Monument. In a dignified and respectful atmosphere, delegates from Quang Nam and Thanh Hóa provinces took a moment of silence and placed wreaths, offered incense to express their gratitude for the merits, great contributions of the Vietnamese heroic mothers, martyrs, and thousands of Thanh Hóa people who fought and fell onto Quang Nam land during the war. The delegation also visited the Vietnamese Heroic Mothers Museum, which is displaying and preserving many precious objects about Vietnamese women through the ages. On this occasion, the delegation of Thanh Hóa Province also planted memorial trees at the monument. That's all we have for today's bulletin. Please log on the website qrc.vn for more news and updates. Thank you for being with us and see you next time.